pissed off.
Right.
Now, make it quite clear, if you saw her boobs, I don't care if she's flashing you.
I did not see
You did not see her boobies?
No, I did not see her breasts.
So she's saying you shined your light on her.
I did not see her.
Where do you keep your flashlight?
The left side right here, right behind my radio.
Did you have your flashlight out on the traffic stop?
I did.
When she was going like this, did you have your flashlight on her?
Like that. But as I'm out on the radio like this, I have it positioned over us. But I didn't.
Right, but did you have it on her when you're talking to her so you can see her? I mean, was it on her when she goes like this? Maybe she could have construed it.
To see her inside the vehicle.
Was the dome light on?
The dome light was not on.
It doesn't come on. I don't know how. Does that come on when you open your back door? It's been too long since I've been in a scout car.
I can't recall, to be honest with you. I don't think the back. I don't think it does. It's supposed to dome light.
I'm just trying to figure out. How long do you think you were on that traffic stop?
I don't think it was in excess of over a regular speed. 15 minutes at most, just like a regular traffic stop. Nothing as far as more.
About 15 minutes. How long were you with her? How long of that 15 minutes do you think was searching her car? Where maybe she's sitting in the back seat?
Like I said, that quick search probably at max, maybe a little bit over 5 minutes. Maybe like 5 minutes if.
So you're with her for 10 minutes?
Talking to her, yes.
Did it take a while to get her to consent to search, or what? 10 minutes is a long time.
She was nervous and she was crying and stuff, and I told her not to be nervous.
Did she say why she was crying?
She said it's a police officer and whatnot, and I'm just nervous because I got stopped by a police officer. So I'm like, calm down, everything's fine. And then, so I think maybe with the fact that she had no STL, maybe she was nervous as well too. And then so I went to the search, and it wasn't that, it was a quick search like I said before. It wasn't in detail, pulling up a carpet. It was a quick search.
Because you were just ready to go home?
I was ready to go home.
Did you go home, go straight to bed?
I went home straight to bed.
Okay. Think of anything yet?
Well, I think that was pretty good. Wasn't that pretty easy? Hey, we got to do this. Okay, if you don't mind. I got to take your buckles.
Okay.
We're doing that in the...
That's fine.
In the heart of Oklahoma City, not long ago, there was a young police officer named Daniel Holtzclaw. At first glance, he seemed like a rising star, handsome, athletic, and ambitious. He had once played football at Eastern Michigan University and dreamed of making a difference in the world. After college, he put on the badge and joined the Oklahoma City Police Department. But behind the badge, a darker story was unfolding. It all began quietly in 2013. Officer Holtzclaw was patrolling some of the city's poorest neighborhoods areas, where trust in the police was already low, where many residents were black women struggling with poverty, addiction, or legal trouble. He began stopping women under the pretense of traffic violations or warrants. But these weren't ordinary stops. Holtzclaw used his position of power to target women he thought no one would believe. He checked their criminal records, looking for those who had been in trouble before, those he thought were too scared or too ashamed to speak out. And then he began to sexually assault them one by one. He would pull a woman over, tell her she had drugs or warrants, and then coerce her into sex. Acts often threatening arrest or jail if she didn't comply. For many, it was terrifying. Some stayed silent, believing they had no power. But one woman finally came forward, a grandmother in her 50s. She told investigators that Holtzclaw had forced her into sex during a stop. At first, no one could believe it. A cop doing something like that? But then other women started to come forward, 13 in total. They were all black. They all had similar stories. And all had been stopped by Daniel Holtzclaw. As detectives began to dig, they found a disturbing pattern. His patrol car's GPS placed him exactly where some of the women said the assaults occurred. His search history showed he had run background checks on many of them before the stops. There was even DNA evidence that matched one of the victims. In December 2015, the case went to trial. The courtroom was packed. the women bravely took the stand, one by one, telling their stories. Holtzclaw sat there, stunned, as their testimony mounted. After weeks of trial, the jury returned a verdict. Guilty on 18 counts, including rape, sexual battery, and forcible oral sodomy. When he heard the verdict, Holtzclaw broke down in tears, sobbing uncontrollably in the courtroom. He was sentenced to 263 years in prison.
After these allegations. Okay. She also had a stain exam, which you know what that consists of.
Right.
There's a reason why we wanted your buckles. Okay. Now, and we can go through a couple different things of why we've got you in here, but you sure there's nothing you want to?
Nothing.
So if we go off the video and watch that,
right,
you're still going to stick with your story?
Yes, sir.
If we go off DNA?
DNA as well.
Should we show you the video?
Yes.
You do want to see it?
Yes.
So there's nothing that
everything that I recall of that night is what was asked and everything. That's what happened.
Have I maybe not asked enough questions?
I think everything covered as far as that.
Do you recall putting your penis in her mouth?
I don't.
Would you recall that if you did it?
If I did it, yeah.
Okay. Well, I think you really, in all honesty, you need to really double think about this. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, it doesn't look really good. Okay. I mean, in what you originally thought, detectives just don't roll up in there for no reason.
Right.
Okay. And we just didn't pick you out. Okay.
Right.
I mean, there's a whole lineup there. Okay. But there's definitely enough here to bring you in here to start questioning you.
Right.
Okay. We knew you were on that stop.
Right.
We knew you were there. And we can watch a whole lot of actions being performed while you were there. Okay. And that's why she was trying to give you every out on the whole booby thing.
Right.
Okay. Now, is there any reason at all, even from whatever angle, because, you know, it takes a little bit to clear up those videos.
Right.
But any reason why your penis would be out?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Now, in doing this, you know how SANE exams work, and I ain't got to explain about DNA or anything like that.
Right.
Now, I didn't say you had sex with her.
Right.
Okay. But getting a blowjob, okay, that is a different story.
Right.
Okay. You see my concern here.
I'm just listening to you, sir.
I know,
Yes,
but I'd rather listen to you and you start talking.
that's all I have, sir.
Are we gonna get something from the SANE exam?
Go with the SANE exam.
Do you understand that you don't have to full-blown ejaculate to get something out of the SANE exam?
Right.
We can get skin cells, we can get pre-ejaculate, we can do all that and still get DNA.
Right.
And did your penis go in her mouth?
No, it did not.
Okay. Because DNA will clear it up. And here's the deal, too. We can fall on the sword
Okay.
and say I screwed up or something. But if we say we didn't do it, and then the DNA comes back and says he did it, then we have a huge problem.
Right.
We're here to give you the chance to fall on the sword, so we don't want a huge problem. We don't want a huge problem for you.
Right.
This is time. It's time. If it touched her mouth, if it touched the inside of her mouth for 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, you gotta tell us now.
Look, there's a huge difference. There's a huge difference in between rape being forced and some old girl who wants it.
Right.
Okay. We've had plenty of that.
We get that. We know that.
Okay. But there is a big difference, okay?
Right.
But I'm just saying, you know, these videos ain't helping, and I mean, we're going to do the comparing and all that.
Okay.
Okay. But it's not looking good so far.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't want to see anybody go down for something that
Right.
there was no force.
Right.
Now, I'm not seeing any beating or anything like that.
Right.
Okay. I'm not seeing that big time, big guy forcer type thing like what we do see.
Right.
But
if it was a get out of jail free card, that happens.
Right.
And we know that happens.
Right.
But we got to know that. We got to know that versus, you know, he made me, I didn't want to, blah, blah, blah. If it's a get out of jail free card, then that's a different story.
we've worked enough of them, okay, cases that it didn't happen. The problem is where we're at right now, okay? And that's why we wanted to hear your version of the story.
Right.
Whether we just go off of what we see and I mean, whatever this tests out as.
Right.
Okay? But
Sir, I'm sticking with my story. I'm
Okay. On the video, are we going to see her boobies?
shouldn't see her boobs. I didn't see her boobs.
Okay. Are we going to see her pull her pants down?
I didn't see her pull her pants down.
Okay. Are we going to see your penis out?
Nope.
Are we going to see your penis go in her mouth?
No.
Are we going to get any DNA to that?
No.
let's switch up for a second. You had another girl, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You probably not necessarily going to remember the name, but her name is Terry Morris, okay? Black female. Supposedly you promised her a ride to the city rescue mission. This ring a bell?
No.
You did a traffic stop with her. She thought you ran her for warrants. Clicking. Drove her around.
Mm-mm.
No.
The name doesn't. I don't recall a name like that.
Okay, but she's claiming the same thing. The exact same thing. And here again, for whatever reason, things are pointing at you again.
Right.
Now this was before even this incident this morning. Traffic stop, not logged in, all that stuff.
This morning.
No, this has been a little bit ago.
Okay.
This was here just a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Okay. Anything? Do you remember stopping?
I don't recall a name of Terry Moore.
Well, I wouldn't remember a name.
How about black female downtown, city rescue mission? That's what I was trying to jog your memory.
I haven't been to a city rescue mission.
I didn't say you made it there.
Have you promised anybody a ride to the city rescue?
I haven't asked anyone asked me to city rescue mission.
No, she didn't have to ask you. Did you offer to take anybody to the city rescue mission?
No, I don't offer anyone because I don't like going there. To be honest with you, I
don't like dealing with what?
don't like going over to the city rescue mission or anything like that.
Okay. How about